Hello, today I'm doing a special cake. I'm doing it because I have just signed on to Steam It. And Steam It has these little challenges every once in a while. And the challenge that I'm entering is to make a cake that nobody's ever seen before. So I got this flash of inspiration that I would do a summer wine cake. Back in the 60s, there was a song Nancy Sinatra put out about summer wine. I'm going to attempt to make a cake along the lines of summer wine. I'm going to have to put some wine in it at one point, either cherry or strawberry, and I'm going to have to decide before I do this which one I want. So my darling went to the store and he bought me some strawberry wine and he bought me some cherry wine. I want to see which one I want to use in this cake. So let me take a sip of the strawberry. Oh my, that's good. Whew! Wow, that's good too. We'll test it again later on when we need to. I'll post this recipe for you later on too. The first thing we need is 2 cups of sugar. I have 2 cups of sugar right here ready. I am ready for this cake challenge. We need to cream that sugar with 1 cup of butter. Oh, my trash bowl is gone, honey. Would you put that in the trash for me? Thank you. I've had a rough day. I had to take my daddy to the doctor and we were there a pretty good while. There's another one. You know, that wine was pretty good. I think I'll have another sip. Oh, that's good. That one might be better. And we're just going to cream this butter now. Now that you've put your cutter in, we're ready to mix all of the dry ingredients. It got really hot in here a while ago and I got tired of doing it by hand, so I got my hand mixer and I did a little bit that way. Now it takes 2 cups of flour. Here we got 2 cups of flour. Takes 1 teaspoon of soda and 1 teaspoon of salt. That's right here. And these are your dry ingredients. So we'll set those aside for a minute. To the wet ingredients, we're going to add 1/2 cup of cherry kefir. That cherry is, I'm really liking that cherry stuff. So 1/2 cup of kefir. That's just fancy buttermilk. Talking about cherry. I think I'll try it again. There's some more wet ingredients. 2 eggs. They're pretty wet too. Oh, 2 eggs. And 1 teaspoon of almond extract. This is what makes the cherry come out. Oh, cherry. Oh, that's good. 1 teaspoon of cherry flavor. Almond flavor. There we go. Almond flavor. Watkins. Turn this blender on again. Oh, that almond smells so good. Almond goes good with cherry. So there's all your wet ingredients. And now we're just going to pour the dry ingredients in, 1/2 at a time. Mix it up. All right, there's 1/2 of the dry ingredients. Here's the rest of the ingredients, dry ingredients mixed with the wet ingredients. Okay, here's all of the wet ingredients mixed with all of the dry ingredients. So we've got that much done. Next it says putter your bands. 2 9-inch cake bands. I already got them puttered. And mix half and half. So that looks like about half. Gonna plop that baby right in there. Ooh-wee. This is hard work. I'll get these in the oven and then I'll sit down and take a break for a minute. Smooth that baby out there. Yeah, he looks smooth. Angels kiss in spring. Okay, here's the other one. The Nutter One band. We're going to bake these for 350 minutes at 30 degrees. See you in 350 minutes. Okay, we're back. We got that cake out of that oven. It took all day for that to cook at 30 degrees, but it's done now, finally. Got the cake out, it's cool. I sliced some beautiful strawberries, laid them all over there on the top, and they're just laying there like they're sunbathing or something. But then the next thing you do is you put some more of this cherry kefir in this pan. Half a cup. Woo! Okay. 3/4 of a cup of sugar right here. Half a cup of dried cherries. 1 ounce of strawberry wine. Oh, we don't put that in yet. We wait. That's done. Okay. Just cherry kefir, sugar, and dried cherries. Okay. We cook that until it gets good and thick and bubbly. You want to see that? Okay. I found me a little friend. He's holding my recipe. He's a good little rooster. Okay, we've been stirring this and letting those cherries get nice and plump. Milk and sugar has started to get thick like ice cream topping. So we're going to stir it just for another minute. You've got to watch it pretty close now so that it doesn't burn. But then the next thing we need is a half a teaspoon of Watkins vanilla yeast. One half teaspoon. And we're going to add 1 ounce of strawberry wine. And I did choose strawberry because there's so much cherry everywhere else. I didn't want strawberry to feel neglected. So that's going to foam up a little bit. And we're just going to stir it down. We need to let it cool just a little bit before we pour it on our cake. But there's what it looks like now. Oh, and I need another drink. Whew, okay. The cherry filling is thick and beautiful. See how thick that is now? And it's cool to the touch, even on the bottom of the pan. So we're going to put it on top of this, on top of these strawberries. I want to get every bit of that. Spread that out. So now the next step is to put the other layer, the other cake layer on. One more time. This is our third step. And we're going to start with another 1/2 cup of kefir. Six ounces of white chocolate chips. And we're going to let that get good and melty. All right, the frosting is melted, and we're going to put just a drizzle of almond in there. And this is thinner than I like, so I'm going to pour 1/2 of that back into my glass. And I'm going to only use 1/2 of that strawberry wine in there. And then we're just going to start drizzling it over this cake. Okay, once you have your frosting on, it's more of a glaze than a frosting. Then, while it's still sticky, before it starts setting up a little bit, garnish it with strawberries and cherries. So there we have the summer wine elements. Strawberries, cherries, strawberries. All we need is that angel's kiss in spring. It's my own cream to steam it. Well, here is our cherries, strawberries, and an angel's kiss in spring summer wine cake. And we've already sampled it. It's so moist and good. That filling it makes me think of a cherry mash candy. The hot filling kind of melted that layer of strawberries, and so that moisture went in there, and it is just delicious. The candy flavor, the cherry flavor, the almond flavor, it all just goes in together, and it's wonderful. So all I can do at this point is say, somebody left a strange pair of silver spurs on the table, and I'm pretty sure we didn't harm any horses while making this video. So hope you enjoyed it too. Come back and see me. This is Granny B.